Friends, today we are going to talk about blockchain. We'll understand what blockchain is, why is it required, and what are the limitations of blockchain. So first, let us see what is the current scenario. In current scenario, organizations have database in a single central place. People use this database and get the services from these companies. The problem with this is this database is centralized, because of which any changes in this database can be done by the company and it is subject to changes. Secondly, when we use the services provided by this company for using this database and their applications, there is a fee that is charged by them. So let's see how blockchain helps us. In blockchain technology, firstly what they have done is they have distributed the database so that the database is kept at multiple places. The same copy of the database will be there at multiple places. So now the problem of centralization, where the data is subject to getting edited by a individual company, that gets resolved. If this person edits the data wrongly, then the blockchain provides a consensus mechanism by which they will get to know that this is not a valid entry. So decentralization is something that is provided by blockchain, and it takes care of the problem of the centralized database which can be altered. Secondly, as this is distributed, which is the ownership of each of these is with a particular group or an individual. So the applications that are being used around it, either they have no fee or there is a very minimal fee. Especially in the banking domain, where banks are charging a lot of money for transferring money from one account to another. In those cases, this has a very good use case. Let's talk a little bit about the disadvantages that we have, the things that needs to be covered here. Any transaction that takes place, suppose a valid transaction took place where A gave $50 to B. One of these nodes will pick up this transaction and they will authorize that okay, this is a valid transaction. Once this guy authorizes, he sends a block in the network telling that A has sent $50 to B and $50 will be deducted from A's account and will be added to B's account. When we say account, we are talking about the databases here. This block is updated at all the nodes based on a consensus mechanism. Once they are sure that this is a valid entry what he has done, then it gets updated. Now the problem is, if in case somebody is able to alter the data in such a way that he takes control of more than 50% of the nodes. See, these 4 nodes are in control of a single person and he makes an invalid entry into all these 4 databases. So based on the consensus, all these two will also agree with the change and these 2 databases will also get updated incorrectly. So that's the first disadvantage, that it is based on consensus. This can be an advantage also and this can be a disadvantage also in these terms. Secondly, in order to maximize the benefits of blockchain, we need to have people who are doing this stuff for us, who are validating that this particular transaction is a valid transaction or not. These people are called miners. So a blockchain is successful when there is a significant number of miners. So there is a community of miners who have to support the blockchain in terms of participating as a miner. So in case there are very few miners, the blockchain is subject to risk where data can be altered. If there is a very low community, then if the community goes very low, then the blockchain may not even survive. So these are the two limitations. So friends, in my upcoming sessions, I will be giving some similar small snapshots of the latest things that are going on. I'll be telling more about mining, what actually the mining is in the next video. So please subscribe and click on the bell button, like as well. Thank you.